Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. You're here kicking it up. We're playing some Lego Star Wars, and we're going to jump right into this one. The Last Jedi, Episode 8. Not much more we can say about that, because it is what it is. But you know what? There are some tidbits inside this. Let's find out if Kylo Ren can keep his shirt on or not. So without any further ado, let's smash the intro. All right, so let's try to save the Resistance. This movie takes place literally moments after the last one, The Force Awakens. So there's no time in between, like all the other movies have some kind of duration between them.
Here goes nothing.
Shows growth over a period of time, but they're like, not today. So like really the next episode is like a couple hours away.
Huh?
What is he sending?
Communique, sir, from Poe Dameron of the Republic Fleet.
That's a likely picture of your mother.
How is your mother, sir?
Isn't she a beauty?
BB-8, punch it!
He's going for the dreadnought.
Huh? All right, taking out the cannons now. Tally starting.
All right, Poe.
Copy that.
Let's go be awesome.
They really went wild with the cannons on this thing, huh?
Love it. I would suggest you don't use your photons torpedoes just for anything. Use them for the ones that are on the side. I made that mistake and used them not thinking that we could get more. So that sucks. Now you got to do everything straight up, shooterton. Okay, I like it. These X-Wings, man, they fly pretty damn awesome. I actually like the space battles. They're pretty good. They've done an amazing job on the space battles. You know, we're in our custom ship. We got BB-8 up top. The new R2. Hold on.
Just a little while longer.
Okay, so hopefully they send out some bombers because our regular lasers do not kill that. We need torpedoes. Damn it. That's on me. That's my bad. Okay, so I'll just try to shoot everything else I possibly can. Did you guys see that under here? Look at that. Okay, so that's got to be some kind of secret door. Maybe we can fly into it, shoot them. By the way, the whole scene of this, one X-Wing taking on a dreadnought, is a little obscene. It's funny, because it's like David and Goliath. But we just try to take out as much stuff as we can without getting ourselves blown to smithereens. And that's all good. Okay. Take out some more of these TIE fighters. Alright. There's one more and it's right underneath. Gotta get up and around. Spin. See, so we just do that. We'll just flip up and around. Should get the last one. Pretty simple. Okay.
The evacuation is complete. You did it, Poe. Now get your squad back here so we can get out of this place.
No, General, we can do this. We have the chance
All right, General, we got it.
Disengage now.
Bring in the bombers.
That's an order.
Bad connection. Gotta go.
Which is probably the stupidest setup they have to have these type of bombers all lined up together in close proximity. You gotta spread that shit out. All right, let's take out some more time. Oh, we're fighting from inside the cab on this one. Okay, so we're not moving. We just got to try to give some protection. Take out these TIE fighters as they come in. You don't actually move the ship this time. You only move the guns. Okay. And like normal, if you shoot properly, you can blow them up and make them hit each other. Yay. All right, we got 10.
Mayday! Mayday! The bombers! Abandoned ship!
All right, we got one bomber ship left that's going at exactly 1 knot per hour. And I gotta give it some coverage, not a problem. Look at that. Oh, I'm a pro, baby. All day, every day.
They're targeting the fleet.
Damn it. So if we had have not used our missiles beforehand and saved them and shot the ones that we did, like the 4 we got when we start, and use them on, I think we would have been able to protect our ships a little bit more. Like I said, it's my bad. I got some torpedoes now. We'll blow these up. One down. Tell you, man, those TIE fighters, they're pretty lethal when they spin around. They got great maneuverability. Okay, rockets out. Let's go. Oh, there's so much going on. Don't slow down. Coming around base. That's 3. That's 4. Let's shut the door. All right. Hitter patter. Let's get at her. You're up, bomber. Let's go. What are you doing down there? We're so glad that you were able to kick it. Grab it. We do not want to lose the bombs.
Direct hit! Dreadnought down!
Great job, everybody. We took out that dreadnought. Let's go home.
We have them tied on the end of a string.
Oh, Snoke does not look happy.
The mighty Kylo Ren takes that ridiculous thing off.
Well,
You're just a child.
we're not even, what, 5 minutes into this?
Prepare my ship.
Oh, not even the first 10 minutes. Kylo Ren's already taking his shirt off. Just walking around trying to be all swole.
Well done, pal.
You need to simmer down, bud.
Finn naked leaking.
Good job, BB-8. We did a great job. There's Finn walking around leaking.
Finn, buddy. It's so good to see
Where's
you.
Ray? I gotta find Ray. Where's Ray?
Get you dressed. Come on.
Look, dude. You're leaking all over the place. We can't have you doing
One
that.
thing at a time, buddy. Let's get you dressed first.
You gotta change
We'll
that
find you a
outfit.
jacket and some pants. There's got to be a closet around here or something.
All right. Let's get you into something a little bit more your style. My old jacket, maybe. How about that? Let's get you back into my old coat. Maybe my old pants. I have no idea. A really have that weird feeling that they do.
Come on, let's get you some clothes that don't leak.
Star Wars best friends always wear each other's clothes. Just saying.
What? There's
Lando
nothing
did
in
it
here. Who took it all?
when he took the Millennium Falcon from
People have a habit of borrowing
Han
and
Solo
not
in
returning.
Empire Strikes Back.
If you look around the ship, I'm sure you'll find some spares lying around. Says here that the last jacket went
I'd be
out
kind of pissed. That's like a nice jacket too. Like, why were you giving it up so easily? All right. Maybe it's one of, I'm just gonna shoot all this stuff. I'm sure it's somewhere around here. It's not all the time I get to just shoot the living crap out of something, so I feel okay with it. Oh, my bad. It's in the next room over. Okay.
The jacket should be in that
Let
wardrobe
us go,
there.
everyone. Let us go.
You know what? I probably could have just opened the door instead.
Oh, you could have just opened it?
Never really liked that
That's not
wardrobe
how we
anyway.
play this game, though. Not
That should do
once
it. All
have we
right.
ever just
Now,
walked up and had
let's
to
head
open
back to the
something.
closet so
Every
you can
time we're
get
like,
changed in peace.
smash, smash, pow, pow. Blowing things up. That's how we do our thing.
Well, I'm dressed. So where now?
All right. We've got to go back to the bridge for a debriefing. We'll get you all caught up.
All
while
right,
we're
bud.
there.
You're all dressed up. Grab your stick of juicy fruit,
Where's Ray?
and let's go see the general. She's gonna tell me how awesome I am.
That's Snoke's ship.
They've tracked us through light speed.
That's impossible.
Follow my lead. Huh?
Don't just sit there. How are you flying your ship with no shirt on? Even your mom's got that disappointed look like, look, we know you're swole, son, but why I gotta be like that? So Kylo Ren was able to get a direct shot on the bridge where the last of all the rebellion leadership was. And then
So, who's in charge?
Next in command
General
is Vice
Leia
Admiral Holdo.
does a Mary Poppins. Now, I understand
Thank
she
you,
could have
Commander.
probably used the Force
What's
to do
our
a nice
plan?
block.
Stick to your post and
damn.
follow my orders.
The Rainbow Bright. But that's the problem.
What are you doing here?
Actually,
Just
this is the
doing some
problem.
checks.
Checking the escape pod.
They're forcing new character to have a bigger role with no
This fleet is doomed.
substance to
I
who
need to
she
warn my
is.
friend Ray. If she comes back to it, she's doomed too.
I'm turning you in for desertion.
And Finn just wants to make
I
sure
wasn't running away.
that
I need to get to my
Ray
friend
doesn't
and warn
get
her that
blown to
this ship is doomed.
smithereens when she comes back.
speed.
They can track us through light speed.
They can track us through light speed?
No,
Yeah.
the
and
actress
we're
who plays
dangerously
Rose
low on
is
fuel.
not a bad actress. The
Hyperspace
character
tracking
of
isn't detected,
Rose
but the
is a
principle
bad
must be the same.
character.
They're only
Written
tracking us from the lead ship.
Horribly.
We gotta speak to Poe.
Absolutely.
Even if we got on the Star
Makes-
Destroyer to switch it off, who
I
knows
hate
where the break room
deserters.
even is?
Yeah,
guy who
you
used
just
to
watched
mock
like another 6 ships
I can
get
get us
blown up
there.
while you were
I
like
can shut their
berating
tracker
him.
down.
Like, I don't get it.
Why would a door be locked behind some target practice?
I understand that her
It's the only way to
sister's the
ensure
one
everyone
that
is training with their
did the
blasters.
last
Got
payload to
that
blow
look
up
on
the
your face. Tell
Dreadnought
me, what's going on?
and died. So,
The
Maybe
first
she's a
order's
little
only
upset.
tracking us
I
from
don't
one
know.
destroyer, the lead one.
So we blow that one up.
I like where your head's at, but no. Sneak on board, disable the tracker. Our fleet escapes before they realize.
How do we sneak the two of you onto Snoke's
there's
destroyer?
Princess. She must be in a coma.
Find the master code breaker. You will find with a red plum bloom on its lapel in the casino on Santo Bite.
The fleet's only got 18 hours of fuel.
Okay,
We
so I
gotta
guess
hurry.
we're going
Are we
to
here to jump us to light speed?
Canto Bright.
Canto Bite. On Cantonica.
Great. You
By
know
the
where that
way,
is?
Yeah.
for
Let's grab the pod from the
a
hangar.
better
You're not gonna zap me this
storyline,
time,
would have
right?
had
I'm not ready to joke about that yet.
Finn and Poe and C-3PO and BB-8 going. That's who should have gone on this little side quest. And leaving Rose behind because she's in engineering, she could have helped. It makes literally no sense for her to come. I even leave her behind. Look, she's on the walk path. Now, the book, Canto Bright, is actually a really good book. It's
You sure we can park here?
get
explains like
distracted.
what's going on
Remember,
this planet.
Master
It's
Codebreaker
pretty
will be
much a
wearing a
high-end
red plum
place
bloom.
for the
Sounds
rich
like the
people
kind
to
of guy
come
who'd hang out in that fancy building.
and gamble, and it's like, let's say it's like Vegas, but the people who work there don't want to be there. Like, they don't like it. You know, a lot of people doing jobs and stuff that they don't want to do. And there's a lot of rich people coming in and wanting to live their lives with secret shit. A lot of secret deals get done here. But if you get the chance and you can pick up that book, it's 3 different shorts in it. It's fantastic. It's a great book on Canto Bright, explaining what it's all about. So, right now we're gonna go try to see if we can find ourselves a code breaker. The planet is kind of cool looking. It gives you that nighttime feel of, oh, what's the place called? Not Vegas. It'll come to me. Don't you worry. A lot of different aliens. So on this planet, they have deals where the companies that build ships and weapons supply both sides of it, which makes 100% complete sense. Like, as a whole, this movie doesn't feel like it's part of this at all. Like, it doesn't know what it wants to do in the trilogy of the sequels. But there are some
right,
good
Red
parts
Plum Bloom.
you can draw from.
Where are you?
Let's ask around. See
You
if
know.
anyone's seen him.
It's kind of hard to be a great second movie when you're going up against
Place is
ones
so
like,
much
I
fun.
don't know,
We have
Empire
nothing
Strikes
like it on
Back.
my home planet.
I even have to say the Clone Wars was a better second. If you haven't seen the Christmas
Tried to
special,
talk my way into the Codebreaker's
this
private
one might
party,
be a little bit better
but
than
I
this.
couldn't understand a word the guard said. A Twi'lek, I think.
Visually,
Big guy
it's there.
with a head
It's
tentacle.
beautiful to look at.
I don't even
do you
want
got
to
to
go
say,
to the
buddy?
private party. A red plum bloom? I mean,
Why
that's
don't you
so
want to go to the
last
private
cycle.
party?
It's a crime that he thinks he looks good with it.
People who say they don't want to be invited to a private party where it's like the heads up, that just says that you're a little bit of a better Betty, so you don't get to come. BB-8, you let me know what's up, buddy. All right, let's go smash this up. See what happens.
Ichuba Danaga.
Get the hell out of there.
Chispabukupa.
Well, that was a lot easier than I
Red Plum
thought.
The Master Codebreaker.
What do we got?
Yep, those are the shuttle parkers.
All right, you two are under
We're going
arrest
to
for parking
prison
violation
for
2017.
parking on the beach. That is an extreme, man. That's some crazy ass shit right there. Just want to let everybody know that if you don't park in the right spot, you're going to throw your ass in jail.
Into Snoke's Star Destroyer. What do we do?
I don't know.
No ticket or anything. You'd be like, by the way,
I can do it.
What?
it's like
Me
$300 credit.
Codage.
You got to move your vehicle, and we're impounding it.
Back.
Like,
Did he just?
and I do feel bad because I think the character DJ
Attention. Those prisoners who are
was.
we would like to remind you that this is a jail, not a hotel. Thank you.
It was a little bit of a letdown.
And get that cover up. We can escape
You tell
through the
me, if you've
sewer.
watched the movie,
Oh, we
do you
don't have our
feel that
grapples.
We're gonna have to get him
DJ's
back to the
role
guard room.
was actually necessary for this movie? I understand they went and got a great guy, a great actor, but it just didn't feel necessary in the grand scheme of it all.
Couldn't bust us out.
And I guess we'll find out more as we go through and how that even when they get the code breaker and go through, that it's not even
The alarm.
wasn't
If you set it off,
necessary.
the guards will
So
have
this
something
whole
to
That'll draw them out of the room
trip
for
and
sure.
bonding thing it doesn't make any sense.
We're gonna need something to weigh this down. Can you see?
That's why I think it would have been better to have taken Poe and Finn to really develop your character, your main characters, with introducing Rose while she's back on the ship, trying to keep everybody
This isn't
straight
gonna
and
work
narrow
with just us two.
when she knows that
Someone
they're
or
gone.
something needs to sit on this switch. Finn.
I don't
should
know.
Set off that alarm soon.
That's
It's gonna
just me.
lure those guards out.
And then in the next movie, Rose has more of a impactful movement with the new rebellion, resistance type group.
Something around here
You
should
know,
be able
maybe
to weigh the switch
because
down.
there's not many people left.
Bouncing session over.
Okay,
This better be the biggest emergency. this
let's
city's
get
ever
into
seen.
this section, grab our gear, and get the fudgicles out of here.
Let's get to that guard room.
All right. Finn, you leave this, okay? Oh, don't let them catch us.
Stealing a bunch of credits
Sneak
from
jump.
the rich is illegal? Then lock me up.
I do find it funny that as long as you don't stay in their little view, they can't see you. Oh, hey everybody, what's going on?
It's in here somewhere.
Hey, you're not prisoners, are you?
Nobody? Are you on a trampoline? That is awesome.
Looks like our stuff is locked.
I'm just gonna
behind that
move it
porch.
while you're jumping on
You
it.
just need to disable that
So make
power
sure you stay
generator.
close. Y'all didn't leave. See, this is what I'm talking about. Finn, he's just fighting like 5 guys barehanded. Yay. There's my weapons. Taking them out. So while we're fighting here, I got some questions to ask all you beautiful people out there in the universe. What is your favorite type of M&Ms? I'm just throwing that out there. Because now that the theaters are now all back open, and we get to go. I used to grab the peanut butter ones. Or they have like these
Whatever
mint
gets
coffee
us our
ones
stuff
that were like a limited time offer. So, I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys like. They had like hazel spread, coffee, nut M&M. Like, that's just a weird naming. I do like the caramel ones. They're not bad. Can't eat too many of them. The mint dark chocolate. They're just scrumptious. If you like that kind of stuff. There's been so many good ones over the years. So, I don't know. Throw me down. Tell me what you guys think your favorites are. Maybe there's like some holiday ones. If you can find like a red velvet M&M, you let me know in the comments below, okay? Because I need to get on that ASAP. Love red velvet.
Prison right. Just what we need.
You know, I'm pretty sure that peanut butter is probably the best
Let's not hang around here longer than we have to.
M&Ms there are. But we can discuss down in the comments below what you actually think are the best are. And then I will disagree with you. Just joking. So we got Finn. We threw some disguise on. Just to make sure. Jump over here and we'll have a walk around. I'm not sure if we're supposed to, like, if the guards are all out looking for us, if they see us, we're gonna have to fight them all. What I try to do is, with these, we're trying to be stealth. Like, we don't want to get caught by the cops, or I want to call them like the beach patrol. But we got to do what we got to do. All right, let's run back inside. Grab Ray. Not Ray. We're with Rose. See, if you jump away from them, then you just gotta run. But we have a disguise on, so they're not even paying attention to us. All right, perfect. So if you get a chance, get a disguise. They don't bug you. Oh, look at this. It's got a boxing. Oh, a little sweet. Nice little bag there. For whatever. Oh, it is. Yes, we get to build something. What are we gonna build? What are we building? A Ray and Finn. And a Cleotromic. What do they? Okay, so they're just pretending to be in the window. It must be another disguise form of to draw the guys out. We'll just open them all and just try to see if we can get any guards to just keep their distance. Okay, nothing in that room. We don't need to ride any mounts. I'm sure that sewer head is over here. There it is. Come on, Finn. Let's get the hell out of here. There's more guards in this room. There's more guards than I've seen on like the Death Star.
Those
Just
cops will be
saying.
here any minute.
It's a little throwdown. I guess there's a lot of criminals not parking in the right spots.
We're with the Resistance.
Hey, little buddy.
They must have come through
You want a
here.
t-shirt and a hat? So when Rose frees all these animals, because she's like, it's the right thing to do, we need to free them. She left 4 children, probably under the age of 9, as slaves. Like, I know there's a lot of people who love animals and whatnot, but geez.
Master Skywalker?
And this scene, Luke just throwing the lightsaber away like it ain't no thing. Like, that ain't his dad's lightsaber. That wasn't his first lightsaber. He's just throwing it away like, I don't even care about being a Jedi anymore. Really? So we're just like diminishing everything that Luke has stood for years.
Master Skywalker!
Literally try to bring back Darth effing Vader from the dark side. He sensed good in him.
I'm from the Resistance. Your
He had
sister Leia
murdered
sent me. We need your
a
help.
ton of people
Hello?
over the 20 plus years.
I'm not
You know,
taking
like,
no for an answer.
There's
have
still
to find
good
a
in
way
him.
in
I
there.
can bring him back. Even Yoda was like, can you? I don't know. You know, like, what happened to Ben? Well, he had a nightmare, and so I just decided to take him out.
Me.
I ain't gonna put up with that shit again. Like what? What it should have been is that he caught him doing some weird thing with Snoke and confronted him, and that's when shit went sour. That is a better, compelling story. Then he goes,
Whatever you got to say,
pulls himself
I'm not
away
interested.
because he feels like he's let everybody down.
Are you always this annoying?
Lost probably a lot of his Jedi.
I don't know.
The younglings that he's been training. You know.
Why won't you hear what I have to say?
If you're going to build up a new character
You seem like a nice kid,
to
but I'm
take
not
his spot,
interested.
you want Rey to take over to become the new Jedi Order and all that stuff. She's going to do it by taking Luke's spot. You don't have to tear Luke down
Master Skywalker,
to be under
it's about the
garbage
First Order.
and a shell of what he was just to make her look good.
I know you can hear
We
me.
didn't have to do it with Ben Kenobi, and we didn't have to do it with Yoda. It's just lazy, garbage writing. So now we're just here doing our thing. This island is actually pretty cool.
It's
I like it.
important,
I think it's
please.
a
Listen, kid.
unique, fun
What's your
island.
name?
Ray,
A lot
Where
of
you from,
steps. I bet if she had a Fitbit,
Nowhere.
she'd be just slaying
Nobody's
it
from
right now.
nowhere.
Jakku.
All right, that is pretty much nowhere. Maybe you should go back to nowhere.
I really feel like the Force ghost of Yoda sitting there talking with him in the movie should have been his father. And been like, son, enough's enough now. Like the three of them could have came walked up
if
and
you
been like,
insist on following
Luke,
me, why don't you make
you
yourself
got
useful?
to stop.
I've lost my milk bottle. Go find it and bring
You
it
can
back.
close yourself off to the Force, but that doesn't mean the Force isn't there. I like how Lego has even made making us go chase around for his milk bottle. Like he used to drink blue milk when he's on Tatooine. Now that we're on this beautiful island with our frog people, that's cool. They maintain that little island that we live on. But we gotta get his milk bottle. We gotta get the baby his bottle. Like, is that what we're trying to hint at? And I can't talk to any of these people because I don't have C-3PO here. Again, I said it in the end of the last video, The Force Awakens. I'm gonna say it again in here. Why was Rey sent to here to get Luke? Makes literally no effing sense. Leia would have came here. Leia would have been here and been like, you needs to get your shit together, son, bro. Why are we sending some random
Thanks,
person
kid.
that
Don't
nobody
think this means I owe
knows
you anything, though.
to go do this? Like, come on. What is this, like the milk bar? Thank you very much. Think about it. If you have siblings or any kind of family member, would you send some complete random stranger from another part of the world to go pick them up and bring them back? Or would you go and be like, by the way, your best friend, Han Solo, my husband, he'd be dead.
I know this place.
Our son is on a kill spree again. You got to come home.
The original Jedi
You got to,
texts.
none of this,
Why are you
I'm going to live in exile
Something
bullcrap.
inside me has always been there. I need someone.
We ain't got time
Show
for that.
me my
Not
place
today.
in all this.
No.
I do like that the Old Republic books are there. they would have been from
3 lessons.
the early
I will
days
teach you the
of
ways
the Force.
of the Jedi. And why
And
they
there
need to
is a
end.
book that takes place, and it is called Dawn of the Jedi. Dawn of the Jedi. Into the Void. There's only 4 planets in the known universe at that time. They didn't even have lightsabers. And they were allowed to marry too, to have kids. And if their kids weren't force sensitive to the 9, they were like Poe. They just worked for the Jedi, being pilots, being other medical staff, armory, scientists, all sorts of stuff like that. It's a fantastical book on the look and the lore of before everything was. It's kind of cool. I've always liked the Old Republic. I think the entire concept of the Old Republic is a gold mine that hasn't been touched. And I really hope
ready
that
to start your training?
New staffing
Sit down.
has a look at it. Okay. Here's our
Reach
moment.
out.
Reach out. Chewie, what are you doing, bud? You go have a cookie, because we're
Breathe.
just going to release you to nothing.
What do you see?
Feel
The island. There's something else beneath the island.
Reach
A
out.
dark place. It's calling me!
Resist it, Rey. You went straight
You
to
went
the dark.
straight to the dark
That
side.
cave. I need to see what's inside.
So she gets literally the Cole's notes on being a Jedi. What was your training? I sat on a rock and I was told just to feel out with my hand. And that was it. We'll come back up later and we'll do the whole mountain climbing thing because that looks kind of cool. I wonder what's up there. But yeah. I believe that they didn't want to say who Rey was or whatnot because we don't know who Rey is at this point. Why she was left on Jakku, we don't know yet. We have to wait a whole other movie to find out all these little tidbit secrets. But the secrets should have been set up to be revealed little bits in here. Like, where are the Knights of Ren? We don't even get to see them. Like, they don't fight anybody. They don't do anything. Like, what the hell? I think it would have been cool. It would have been like the Inquisitor and the sisters. I think they're all sisters. Well, they're not all sisters. But yeah. Which are going to be in the new Obi-Wan Kenobi show. So make sure you're watching that. Okay. So we're watching mirrors, and to unlock to go to the next section, you have to move the mirror Rey to where you want. So we're just going to make Rey do our thing. Okay. Jump. Good job, mirror Rey. Yeah, that would have been just awesome. That the Knights of Ren were just like what we would call fallen Jedi, and they're working with Kylo Ren, which being the Knights of Ren would make sense because he is Kylo Ren, meaning like if Darth Vader had a bunch of guys, they'd be the Knights of Vader. That would be kind of cool. But he has Inquisitors instead, which were fallen Jedi. Or Jedis who turned to the dark side. Okay, hang on. Let's really focus in on here. Mirrorverse.
You'll bring Luke Skywalker to me. Can you see my surroundings?
Damn it,
You're gonna pay for
Kylo.
what you did.
I can't see yours.
You're too late. You lost.
Are you trying to look like Arnold
Did he
Schwarzenegger?
tell you what happened? The
So
night I
swole.
destroyed his temple, he had sensed my power. As he senses yours. And he feared it. You're not alone.
Yeah. Just murdering children in their sleep. No big deal.
Stop!
Chewie,
Is it true?
clean yourself
Did
up.
you create Kylo Ren?
Leave this island now!
Luke Skywalker's the bad guy now. How fantastically garbage. But I don't mind it because the little fight scene was kind of cool in the movie. Because you can tell that Luke was barely trying.
Did you do it?
Stop this!
That scene almost reminded me of like the Morpheus
Luke, I need to know.
Neo scene in The Matrix.
I thought I could train him. I could pass on my strengths. Snoke had already turned his heart. And he turned on me.
Turn to the dark side. No!
If I go to him, Ben Solo will turn.
Rey, don't do this.
I don't want the lightsaber. Just take it and go.
Then here's our last
Leave me
hope.
be. Again, the way that he's even cold towards Chewie is stupid. Okay?
I'm ending all
Spock
of
is
this.
a loyal and a great friend. Yoda, I'm getting rid of this. It's time to end the Jedi. So you're doing it wrong. Let me help you. This would have been the scene.
Lose Rey? We must not.
That would have been just awesome. That scene with if they had it with his dad, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Yoda, even Qui-Gon. Throw Qui-Gon in there because he could have been like, hey, you know, it is what it is, bro. Like the four of them, three of them, whatever.
You don't have to do this. I feel.
So then we shoot off
It's tearing you apart.
Rey,
My conscience is clear.
the Millennium Falcon.
You still hurt.
Okay.
I feel it.
And then Chewie just takes
Still
off.
hurt.
All right, makes sense.
Sir.
I'm okay with that. So that she can come into here and have a chit chat with Kylo, trying to pull him to the light
Is
side.
this what you always wear?
We're meeting the Supreme Leader. I dressed appropriately.
But communicating through the Force? That called for being shirtless?
It caught me by surprise. Enough of this. The Supreme Leader is waiting for us.
I bet he has his shirt on.
I wish we had have known more about Snoke and who he really truly is when this was coming out. We were all hoping for some kind of somewhat of a reveal of who he might have been. Because he said he was there at the fall of the Jedi. Which a lot of us were like, whoa! Could that be
We don't all
Windu?
have force powers,
But it ain't no
pal.
Windu.
How about you show some respect for a little
I think
thing
it was
called manual
Palpatine's
labor?
old master.
Why won't it just work?
That's
Big old
right,
battleship,
Darth
bad
Plagueis.
wiring. Wired by a Jawa.
For whatever reason, he was able to transfer his body over because he had been trying to manipulate the Force. Hence why Anakin
Then,
was
when
created
we touched hands,
when they were
I saw your
manipulating
future.
the
Just the
midichlorians,
shape of it. You will not bow
which
before
Disney
Snoke.
does not want anything to do with
I'll help you.
because it's such an easy way to
Because of
explain
what I saw, I know when the moment comes,
who has the
you
Force
will be the
and
one
who
to
doesn't.
turn.
You
will
have a high
stand with
count,
me, Rey,
okay?
and confident
You have a
to
high
make
enough
this
count that
happen.
you can
I told
be a
you to have
Jedi.
this
You
fixed.
don't,
Join
you don't
me
get to
and
be a
let's fix
Jedi.
it.
I see what you're doing.
Just how life is.
How about you join me?
Appreciate you. I hope the best for you.
Fix
But
it together.
no.
Fine, but you will join me. I saw it.
So we're gonna take this old dead battery out. I want to throw it at somebody, but I won't. And there's a new one. All right, so I'll drop that. And we can unlock it. But Ray can't pull it out because she doesn't have the force and it don't stay open. Okay, so we got it. Kylo, you come down. Ray, you jump up and hold it. Bring it down. Kylo, do your thing.
Hey, how am I supposed to heat up this oil in the dark?
Oh shit, we just caused a kitchen fire.
You can explain to the Supreme Leader why you.
My bad. Sorry, guys.
How is that my fault?
I hate that Kylo Ren's name's Ben Solo.
Get in.
When Luke Skywalker names his son after Ben. I don't know. It is what it is. Let's go see how this gets done. Let's go fight Snoke.
Ray.
Come
We are
closer,
here for
child.
You underestimate Skywalker and Ben Solo and me.
You have the spirit
Damn, girl.
of a true Jedi.
She does one
My
15-minute
worthy
session
apprentice, son of darkness,
with Luke Skywalker.
heir apparent
She already is
to
like
Lord Vader.
pulling items,
Fulfill
doing
your
stuff.
destiny.
I know what I have to do.
Don't do it.
Whoa!
When this scene happened, I thought it was kind of cool. I'm like, okay, so we're getting a weird redemption thing. He's killed him. These guards are like the royal guards that Palpatine had around him. They are the very 1% of the very 1% of the best. And then above that, they're like the very 1% of that. These guys would have been right up there for fighting ability with a Jedi. And I believe some of the old royal guards happen to be old Jedi. Or not real Jedi, they're like the fallen dark Jedis or fallen ones, however you want to look at it. Yeah. I think I liked the fight scene in here. It's a great fight scene. Visually, it looks great in the game and in the movie. It looked cool because you have like the fire that's burning around the outside, taking down the cloths. You have the red and blue lightsabers flashing around. These guys having, I'm pretty sure, armor resistance to lightsabers, just like Mando. Watch out. They're a lot harder to fight than other battles.
That's fine. This is fine.
If you block and stay out of their path, you'll have no problem.
You're all right over there.
There's so many of them. Jeez. Duck and weave, guys. Just duck and weave. That's all you can do. Duck and weave. No. This is a great scene in the movie. Like I said, visually gorgeous. Snoke dying that easily, being cut in half. If he is a Force-sensitive being, was that truly his body there? I believe that Snoke really wasn't Snoke, but we know how this will all end and what sets up for the next movie in the rise of Skywalker. So
You all got to wear helmets.
we don't even get to play that game anymore where we get to be like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen. Oh, I hope they do this because it would make more sense. But, yep. Everybody has feelings about The Last Jedi. Please leave your feelings down in the comments. Do you feel that The Last Jedi was a good movie? Or not such a good movie? There's lots of people that think it was a great movie. If you're just going to watch a movie for a movie, it's okay. Storyline's kind of weird in patches, like this all takes place in a couple days. Well, if Rey is as far away as she was with Luke, for her to get there in time from when the moment she left to them running out of power when they're running away from Snoke's ship and everything, it's they should have had them been able to get away and hide on the planet. And while they were hiding, they sent out a ship. If we have to stick with this, to get a code breaker to get these guys off. But what we don't see, and we don't see in this right now, is that they send out an SOS to the rest of the galaxy. Watch yourself, Ben. Boom.
The fleet! There's still time to save the fleet!
See? Now they're gonna get away.
Rey!
You guys can do it.
We can rule together and bring a new order to the galaxy.
Don't do this, Ben.
Join me.
We're literally in the outer rim. Not the outer rim. We're in like, not in the core worlds. So the core worlds do not give a crap about what's happening out here. They're probably doing their whole power struggle, keep the Senate alive.
Well, we found a code.
I know that for a fact that a lot of them turned their back on Princess Leia when they found out that she was the daughter of Vader.
We should be off their scopes.
Nicknaming her Lady Vader.
And we're in.
If you haven't noticed, we don't look like we're in the First Order. How are we
Because
gonna
that
reach
was
the
who
room with
her
the
dad
tracker
was.
switch?
We're gonna have to sneak into the laundry room and grab some disguises.
So a lot of
It's
people
just
were
off the
like,
main
what?
corridor. Come on,
Your
there's a
dad
trooper
was
in that
really
corridor.
Vader?
We have to take
This
him out.
is shocking
Won't that create
news
a
to
bunch
us.
of noise?
So we can't
Do you think
have
you can make as a
you
distraction?
around anymore. And they're like,
I
she's
guess it's
like, whoa,
worth
whoa,
a
whoa.
try.
Back your train up a little bit here. It's just like when, after Return of the Jedi, Luke does this crazy move where he destroys a starship with the Force, so people are scared again of him and the Jedis. You know, there's tons of fantastic stories that people have out there of what they think a Jedi is or whatnot. And they're pretty fantastic. One of them was
This is it.
The legends
laundry room.
of Luke
We gotta get in
Skywalker.
fast before any troopers find us out here.
The journey to the
Quick.
Last Jedi.
Huh?
The book is him on a cargo ship. And everybody's telling their favorite Luke Skywalker stories
Now we look the part.
from over the years.
This way?
And just like any other tale, they just keep getting like crazier and crazier. They have no respect. Just putting your dirty socks in my
These
whites,
disguises will work.
you
We'll be
son
fine.
of a
Just look
bitch.
casual, but not too casual. When we get to the room, how
So
long will it
he's
take you
Luke
to get us?
Skywalker sits and listens to all these different stories about him and how some people believe he
Can't
is
believe these
the cat's
disguises
meow.
work.
He is a hero of heroes. Some people think he's still some rebel
nothing.
scum
Get back to work.
who destroyed a
Yes,
bunch.
ma'am.
You're gonna have that because half the galaxy was the Empire's
I don't
fully,
believe it.
and the other half didn't really like the Empire.
Get this show.
And then there's a small thing that didn't care.
Hands up. Drop your weapons now.
I gotta.
And this is what I look. DJ's like, I'm out. I got a better deal.
Launched from the cruiser.
Sweet, thanks for the monies. I'm out.
Those transport ships.
They're really
are
glazed
unarmed,
over this
unshielded.
section
We
of
don't
the
stand a chance.
story.
Poe,
All the crazy hairs.
time to board your transport.
That's one way to do
Someone
it.
needs to stay behind and pilot
General.
the cruiser. May the Force be with you. Always.
So instead of having her do this, literally being not much of a character in the whole thing, just already on the ship, says that she's now the new high ranking and that the rest of you are garbage. And Poe needs to understand his
FM
role.
2187. So good
Okay.
to have you back.
Why wouldn't you have Admiral Akbar? It's a trap! Him do it. Be like, you guys get out of here. You guys go.
All right, is ready. Come on.
Take the general and all of you guys get down to the planet. We need you guys there. I'll do it.
We can't reach her up there.
We may not have to. This place looks
That would have been
dangerous
his
now.
way and a
Use it to our
respectful
advantage.
way for all the service that he's done over the centuries of movies. Would have been great.
Actually going down.
Leaving General and her behind
Her helmet
to take
may be
over.
tough,
And we all know
but
what
it ain't tough
happens.
enough to withstand a TIE fighter.
We lost Carrie Fisher. So
I have the high ground.
we weren't going to have her in the next one anyways.
Don't try it.
So that sucks a lot, right? Like, but then you would have had that other general
I'll squash you like
to be there, to take over. And so she would have been there. Instead of losing her and like literally everybody. So now you have like Rose is like, I'm the new general. And you're like,
You
get
won't
out of
make
here.
it off this ship.
You kidding me? You let the animals go, but you let the people stay and be slaves. So we got Plasma here. We got to take her out again.
There's too many of them.
I'm sure if you've watched the other videos, you know how I feel about her. They literally wasted the potential of this character, and it's absolutely sad.
BB-8, you're the best.
Tossed her aside like a bag of garbage. But she wasn't. She's still badass. She's like another mini boss we have to go through. That we need to drop TIE fighters and AT-STs onto her to take her out. Because just shooting at her does not work. That's how good this girl is. Okay? This lady, she's amazing. Come on, Finn. Can we just get this? Yeah, shoot her. charge this up to explode. Yeah. I like riding on these little cannons. Pretty badass. Blasting everything. Blasting everything. Alright. So we actually need a ride-on canister to take her out. That's how awesome she is. Alright, let's throw a grenade. Boom. She's still back, guys. She's just a lot. She's just pissed off. That's all we did.
What makes you think you will win? You used to work in sanitation, remember?
Don't ever talk to me like that again. Sanitation. Yeah, for whatever stupid reason, we got stuck in sanitation.
This has gone on for
All right. Yeah, just stand out of the way, Rose. Just. I don't know. Sometimes I believe that the resistance and all those types, even the rebellion, were they really good? You know? Did they do an even any better job than what the others were doing? No. I know you're probably all like, what? You can't say stuff like that. They were like enslaving people. There was already slavery in the universe. There were slavery and that type of stuff when the Jedis were watching. When it was on their watch during the Republic. What I'm saying is, the only difference when the Empire came by is that like the Emperor was legit a Sith Lord, and the decisions were all on him. We did what I wanted. That's it. Now, the view from the Empire stands is that they had done better job than what the Republic was doing. Better order. But the military is still going to be the military at the end of the day with regards to the Star Wars. So why isn't the rest of the galaxy concerned about what's going on with this First Order? Why did they not believe it's a real thing? Come on, Plasma, take this guy. Oh, Finn. Oh. I can't break my helmet. See, this is when, if it had been not back-to-back movies where they had spread out a little bit, and Finn was also trained as a Jedi with Rey by starting the new, like, we could have even said a new order with Luke. He could have, there could have been a wicked fight scene where he has the lightsaber, almost like in the TV show with the Mandalorian, where she's got, where Ahsoka fights, I can't remember that woman's name. But in season 2, I think it's like episode 4, she fights this woman and she has that long staff. And they fight. That's what that could have been. Just the blue lightsaber or green or whatever color you want. It's like a yellow, orange. It would have been pretty awesome if you had the purple. The purple one is what Maze should have had. Windu's, Master Windu's lightsaber. That would have been badass. Yeah. Which they should have found in the final movie, The Rise of Skywalker. It's the hand in the jar and Luke's and Anakin's lightsaber beside it. That would have been crazy. If we're going to throw clones, if we're allowed to just clone, do whatever we want, that should have been there. So when they got there, they've been like, oh, but yeah, Rey gets her own lightsaber, gets the twin lightsaber because she's so good with her staff. Why try to change her fighting style? She's already been trained with a staff for, I don't know, a good 10, 12 years. So it would make it easier for her to have a double-sided lightsaber. Well, apparently we can't get this to fly. Let's go. This is super awkward.
The girl.
She took Snoke's escape craft.
Let's finish this.
Long live the Supreme Commander.
What is that?
The mineral planet Crate.
That's a rebel base?
Abandoned, but heavily armored.
This is all that's left.
They're coming. Shut the door.
Seal the doors.
Incoming!
Whew. Just about didn't make it.
Finn! Rose! You're not dead!
Oh, Finn, old buddy, you're back. That's awesome. Remember me?
I'm so glad to see you!
I'm Poe.
Use whatever power we've
BB-8,
got
I
left
missed
to
you.
broadcast a distress signal to the Outer Rim.
So right there, they've sent out the beacon. But no one's going to answer.
We need to get
No
a
one's
distress
answering
signal
their
out to our
call.
allies in the Outer Rim. If they're going to help us, it's now or never.
So
Can you fix up
within
that
the
old
last
radar
five,
dish? Looks pretty
let's say
big
it's a
out of shape.
5-day window
You
of
got
stuff that's happened
BB-8, give
since
these
the
guys a
events
hand.
of
I need to figure out how we're going to defend this
Force
base.
Awakens to where we are at the end of this movie. It's been about a 5-day week span.
But the dish has got no power.
During that
and it's facing
span,
the wrong way.
5 full
Could you help us
planets
out?
were blown up.
I've seen this kind of.
I guess we can spare the power supply from that
Starkiller
one.
Base,
It's not doing much anyway.
which is another planet, was blown up. The
Now we've got it
gravitational
turned on. Do you know how this thing works?
pulls on those places would have been
Manual back on the Radis.
absolutely crazy. It would have messed up all sorts of different alignments of other planets, moons. So what if, let's just say each one of those planets has one moon, just like Earth.
Hey, looks
Now
like we
they're-
got it up and running.
They would get thrown out of their orbit. So now you have like
But the
giant
dish
moons just
itself
floating
is a
out.
bit broken.
Endor
You think you could get on the
is a
roof and
moon
fix it?
to another planet. One of several planets or moons around that planet. Like Jupiter has a handful of moons. It's just like that.
Guess you aren't able to reach the dish, BB-8.
Is there anything around here?
So
we
if
can
the
use to
planet's
give
not
it a
there,
boost?
or if the star is destroyed, the sun, from what that would start creating like black holes. You would start having disruptions. Like, I guarantee you, Coruscant and the rest of those, the core planets, all knew exactly what was going on and was praying that nothing came close, but never wanted to acknowledge what was going on out there. They're like, as long as it stays out there, it's not our problem. BB-8, buddy, I need you to get this up and running. There you go.
It's all working.
Thanks,
We
bud.
did it. Great teamwork, guys. The distress signal is being transmitted. Imagine if no one responds. I'm sure they will. I'm not worried.
Satellite race up. Let's go speak to Poe.
Finn, come up here. You're gonna want to see this.
So like I said earlier, I would explain to you a little bit. When Finn and Rose get back to Snoke's ship with DJ, it's not necessary. Vice Admiral Holdo takes a ship and flies it straight into there to get them away. So, is that necessary? And then Rey comes in with Chewie, gets dropped off, and then kills Snoke. So, was the whole Rey, or was the whole Rose and Finn's little journey even worth it? Like, this is what I'm trying to get at.
Just not me.
Their whole section of the movie made literally no sense. We didn't do anything. You set some animals. You got arrested for parking on a beach. You didn't even get the right guy. When you did bring someone back, he turned on you, like, right away. So, and for the other people in your group to have taken care of it. Did we develop any more for the characters? No. Because the entire time, Finn's just like, I gotta make sure we save Rose. Gotta save Rose. And we're like, what are you talking about, dude? Are you developing a friendship or a relationship with her? And he's like, no, I miss Finn. Or, blah, blah, blah. Words are hard. Rey. All he can talk about is he's got to help Rey, got to find Rey, got to do this. Where's Rey? Rey. By the end of it, you're just like, shut up. This is a cool scene. Just digging up all the red underneath that thin layer of white. Now, you see how those AT-ATs have thicker armor around the legs? Why? Because the Empire learns from its mistakes. And now Rey's drinking milk. She's learned the way of the Jedi. Because of what happened in Empire Strikes Back when Luke and the rest of the rebellion wraps up the legs to trip them, they have armor plated around the legs now to prevent that silliness to happen again.
Luke.
I'm sorry.
I know.
It's Master Luke Skywalker.
At the end.
I'm sorry, Leia. Han would want you to have these. Those are his, like, his lucky dice.
Skywalker's doing this so we can survive.
Like, this planet, this whole thing, it's great. You could have done it a lot earlier if you expanded it out.
Did you come back to say you forgive me?
All right, so we're going to fight Kylo Ren now.
No.
All right. We got this. Nope. Matrix.
Learn some new tricks?
Matrix.
Fire everything we have!
Understood.
You can't catch me, little boy. Fire everything!
I failed you, man.
Visually, this scene is absolutely awesome. You have like the sun setting in the background. The red is all over the place every time something blows up. So that's really cool on the contrast of the white ground. It looks cool.
Incredibly frustrating.
Right? If it had been done earlier in the film, where you're like, what's going on? I don't think I would have killed off Snoke in this movie. You killed him off, so it literally means that he was nothing and is nothing.
The resistance is dead.
And we never
The war
understand
is
what
over.
he's done.
And when I end you,
How he was able to manipulate
the Last Jedi.
Ben Solo
Amazing.
and turn to the dark side.
What you just said was wrong.
Doesn't get brought up. We don't talk about it. It's on a here to know basis, and we don't need to know, apparently.
Is my lightsaber on?
More!
Fire more! Destroy him!
I see going into hiding didn't slow you down. No matter. I'll beat you eventually.
Strike me down, kid. And I will be more powerful than you could ever imagine. Or I'll be with you forever. However you want to feel about it. Deacon roll, deacon roll. Woo.
How? What's going on?
The rebellion is reborn today. The war is just beginning.
If any of
And
you
I will
have
not be the last
purchased
Jedi.
or built one of these AT walkers, like the First Order ones, let me know down in the comments below. Was it a fun experience for you to do? We don't talk about that enough, about all the different... Tell me what your favorite ships are. If you're into Lego, tell me what your favorite pieces are to build.
Find another way around.
Like,
Know which direction it's heading. Not in the best.
I like the... I do like the X-Wings and the Millennium Falcon, but I like the OG Millennium Falcon from like A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back. I think it's pretty badass. But the great thing about the X-Wings is you can change them up just slightly with different color schemes to have your own like group, like in the Old Republic, not the Old Republic, sorry. In episode 2 and 3, where they have the 501, they have their own gear. Like that's what I like about the clones. Each of them have different groups where they have like their own color scheme. They do their own. That's why Poe's X-Wing is badass. That's a straight up custom job. I do wish his helmet though was orange instead of the red, just to finish it off, because it would have been just that little bit better. It's my custom helmet for my custom chip with my custom BB-8 unit. Like, awesome. Maybe we would find out. I know some of you might know from the last video, I said it, but BB-8 may or may not have been built by Ben Solo when he was younger, showing his robot building skills just like his grandfather and uncle. That means it would have been pretty awesome that if he did that, what if Poe has taken his X-Wing? What if that was his X-Wing? That's why his helmet doesn't match, because BB-8 was built by Ben Solo for his X-Wing, so that him and his uncle would have R2-D2 in his X-Wing. Oh, just let that simmer in your mouth for a little bit. Let me know how you think about that. Probably not true. It might be true. Who knows? We're just throwing out thoughts and ideas right now. Just letting your mind percolate a little bit. So we're digging through the Ruby channel. It's all good. Animals will always find a way out.
Hang in there, Rose. We'll get out of here soon. I hope.
It just happened to be that there's a way out right up here. Come on, everybody. All 8 of us.
No.
Use the Force,
We're
Ray.
so close.
I can feel it.
They must be in
Can
here.
you feel it? Yes, I can. I just want to let you know that those are some big boulders, and when you all watched Luke try to lift
Strike
stuff,
me down in anger, and I'll always be with you, just like your father.
Empire Strikes Back, and in A New Hope, he had some serious issues. Just shows you that Rey's just superior every way, and how awesome she is without having to be taught or learn anything.
Go away.
She's
Just come back later.
is awesome.
Thank you.
Why are you vacuuming when I'm trying to use the Force? Get gone, frog person.
See you around, kid.
See you around, bud. Goodbye, Luke. It's been an honor. And that whole weird relationship they try to force with the Rey, or with Rose and Finn, that just
Luke
seemed
is gone.
weird.
I felt it.
Like,
I felt it too. How do we build a rebellion from
it's
this?
cool. Like, not every
We have
person
everything we need.
needs to be in a relationship. We're building half an X-wing inside the Millennium Falcon, by the way. So this is when that kid comes in. So it looks like we're getting close to the end. This kid is apparently force sensitive as well. So leave some comments down below what you're thinking, what your thoughts are. Make sure you like, subscribe, and like always, may the Force be with you. And bring the rage!